Hey, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Monday afternoon, about 3:45 in the PM. So I wasn't going to do a full video, I was going to do just a short. But I figured this might, I don't know, be worth videoing, getting a full-length video. Now, I'm not doing anything great. I've done a lot better than what I'm fixing to do. But today I'm going to bring the weights down just a little bit. And we're just going to stick with 225. So I'm going to be doing about, I don't know, 6 sets of 225. Hopefully I'm going to get sets of 10. So one thing that I did several months back is I did 225 for about 10, 20, 30, 40, about 30 sets, I think it was. Something like that. And I got 200 and maybe 30 reps. So that was a pretty big workout. And most of the sets I got 10 reps, I think. So, but it got to where I could barely get 3 to 5 reps. So it was a good little workout, good little test. And anyway, so today we're not really looking to test. We're just bringing the weights down for today because I'm always going kind of heavy. So we'll bring the weights down a little bit. We'll do a few sets of this, and then we're going to do some tricep. I call it the 2-hand, 1 dumbbell, laying down on the bench, skull crusher. That's a lot of words, guys. So we're just going to do about 3 sets of that. I'm not going to go and do anything crazy because I'm fixing to push myself kind of here. So anyway, if you haven't noticed, I took a lot of hair off. So on the back, I took about 15 inches of hair off, and on the front, I took probably a good 5 to 6 inches off the front. So still got a little hair back there. But anyway, it was time to give me a little bit of a trim. So let's go ahead and start this little adventure that we're on. Right now we're going to warm up with the bar, and hope everybody enjoys, hope you stick around. If not, I don't blame you. Go do something else, go enjoy life. But if you don't have a life, stick around. $135. All right, 135, set number 2. All right, set number 1 of the 225. All right, set number 2 of the 225. Set number 3, 225. Set number 4 of 225. Set number 5 of 225. All right, final set. Set number 6 of 225. All right, let's do these 2-hand, 1 dumbbell skull crushers. 50 pound. All right, 80 pound. Final set, 100 pound dumbbell. All right, guys, and just like that, we're done with our Monday workout. That was a tough one. I can definitely tell that I don't do reps like I used to. Because like I said, a few months back, maybe a year ago or a few months, I don't know what it's been at this point. Like I said, I did 225 for about 10, 20, 25, about 25 or 30 sets. And most of them were sets of 10. So I can tell that, I was struggling, but I got them. We got 6 sets of 10. I think there's a whole lot worse that I could do. So that's pretty good. And then finishing off with the triceps. And of course my triceps were already feeling pretty smoked after all that bench pressing. But I'm happy I went ahead and did those and did that exercise in particular because it's one of my favorites. Although it's also one of my least favorites because it hurts. It's just a lot of weight to be moving like that. So for me, personally. But, I went ahead and ended it right there. And I feel pretty good about it. So just a little news, a little local news here. Some of you may have heard about it. But there was a school bus accident a couple days ago. Some kids, they were on a field trip coming from Clarksville, Tennessee, and going to Jackson, Tennessee. And they took a back road that kind of goes through our county and then, into a neighboring county, and they had an accident. It was a 3-vehicle accident, if I'm not mistaken. It was a T-Dot truck, a Tahoe or something like that, and the school bus. And 2 of the kids died on the school bus. So that's a horrible accident and horrible thing. And and with that just being right here at our neighboring county, just literally, that's a place that we've traveled many times. So that's, it hits pretty close to home. And being a school bus driver, these are things we think about every day. And there's no word as of yet, I don't believe, as to whose fault it was, but I see people at fault every day out there, not just bus drivers, but every driver out there. I see people at fault every day, and I have people run my bus stops every day. I had one kid getting off the bus one day, and a semi didn't stop, and it came around this way on my door side, and as the kid was getting off the bus, the semi stopped. Its grill was right there at the door. And I yelled, for the kid, I yelled the kid's name, stop, whatever, and he stopped before he got off the bus. And that could have been a bad accident, who knows. Even though the truck stopped right here, I mean, you're only talking a few inches to the kid. So we have that kind of stuff happen all the time. So everybody needs to pay attention when you're out there. And everybody, I see people driving down the road, pecking on their phones, driving with their knees, eating, playing with the radios. And what's funny is they have these laws where you can't be on your phone and drive, but you can have these giant screens in your cars and sit there and peck on them all day long. And nothing is said about that. I see people going down the road doing everything in the world. People running stop signs, people running traffic lights, bus stops, not using signals, driving in the dark with no lights on, literally in the dark with no lights on. You'll see a few people, it's like, are you out of your mind? So, I don't know, I just don't get it. Everybody, pay attention, because nobody wants to have that on their conscience that they hurt someone or killed someone. So, just a little bit of, information, a little bit of something for the people out there. So guys, if I give you a little inspiration to do these things and to drive safely, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your incredible host of this amazing channel. And don't forget, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see you next time on the Body Beatdown. See y'all later.
Get up, get out, get rad, and do it to it!